like a first date, but like with multiple people, like a group first date, but like a blind date, like a group first blind date. A group blind first date. Hello, lovely creatures. Thank you for clicking on my face. But yes, as you can see from the title of this video, I haven't actually come up with a title for the video yet, but hi. Okay, so long time no see, or maybe no time no see. I don't know. So I guess I should point out the possible obvious depending on how long you've been subscribed to this channel. So this is my first YouTube video since 2018, I believe, and it's now 2020, so it's been a minute. Sorry. So I had this channel from when I was like 12 to I think 15, and then life started lifing. Life started lifing hard. It had weapons, and I had to take a break from anything that made me happy because I started displaying self-sabotaging behaviors, and I'm trying to unlearn those things. So here I am, unlearning them. Thank you. So another thing that I feel the need to mention, even though I guess it really doesn't matter, is I recorded this video last night. It was like an hour worth of footage that I just don't feel happy with. I didn't realize how nervous I was to be on camera, and I still am. Like, this is kind of weird, like just talking to myself in a camera, even though it was something that I did basically all of middle school. This is what I would do for fun, but now it just feels really weird and I'm uncomfortable. And you can definitely tell in that video from last night that I was super uncomfortable, and at first I was like, oh, it doesn't matter, the video is not going to be perfect, I'm just going to go ahead and upload it so I can rip that band-aid off and start posting on my channel again. And that was a good idea for a while, but the more I watched the footage, I was like, yeah, no, this sucks, I hate it. So I scrapped it, and here I am redoing it, so yay me. Okay, so a mistake that I made from last night is I had the idea that I was going to be going through my nighttime skincare routine whilst I answered questions about myself, but I didn't do that. So I'm really used to just going through my like nighttime routine in silence, and so that's what I did in the video. I just basically was quiet the whole time, and every now and again I would remember, oh, I haven't told you anything about myself, I haven't been speaking, I've barely been looking at the camera. And that was like a big part of the reason why I decided to just go ahead and re-record it, because even though I know this video won't be perfect, it'll be semi-enjoyable to watch, hopefully, and I just don't think that one was. So we're gonna do a redo. So I'm gonna get the basic questions out of the way before I actually get into my skincare routine, just in case I do accidentally stop talking. So first things first, hi, my name is Nikayla, hence the channel name. It's my name. When I was first uploading on this channel, it was Nikki Hemmings because I was obsessed with 5 Seconds of Summer. I say was, that was a lie. I'm currently obsessed with 5 Seconds of Summer. I feel like I've toned down a lot though, and I'm gonna take that as a win. Speaking of Vibe Sauce though, they were kind of the reason why I made the channel in the first place. So mostly because of my older brother, because he had a YouTube channel and I'm a copycat, but my videos were because of 5 Seconds of Summer. I would do covers of songs they had previously done covers of because it worked for them. And that just made sense in my 12-year-old mind. I have no further explanation. I don't know what else to say about myself. I'm 21. I was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. Don't try listening in for the accent. You're not gonna hear the accent. I was raised by Northerners. Other honorable mentions, I am a middle child of 8. I have 3 older and 4 younger. But that 4th youngest one was kind of a surprise, so I was definitely raised as a middle child of 7. That Disney Channel show with Jenna Ortega stole my life, but I don't know how to go about pursuing legal action, so I just never did. I'm an Aquarius sun, an Aries moon, and a Taurus rising. I don't know what it means to be an Aquarius sun, an Aries moon, and a Taurus rising. I just like that I know my big 3. It makes me feel special, so I like to talk about it. Lastly, I was homeschooled from 3rd grade to graduation, and I spent most of my time talking to myself instead of actual people, and it shows. So I apologize if that starts coming through in the video. Okay, so I think that's enough to start us off. Hopefully, as I go through my skincare routine, I remember to speak, but if not, I think you know the basics, and that's all you really need to know for the first video. To start off, I'm going to remove my jewelry. Last night, I forgot to remove my necklaces, and I felt like I was too far in to remove them by the time I realized it, and it was the whole thing, and I just don't repeat it, so I'm just gonna make a point to do that now. So I have this little headband situation. I'm pretty sure I ordered it on Amazon. It might have been from TikTok Shop because I have been buying a lot from them recently. Definitely more than I should. But it goes on your head to like protect your hair from water when you're washing your face. I also have the little wristband things. It's made out of the same material, and it like catches the water so it doesn't go down your wrist. I don't know where those are though, which kind of sucks because I actually really like them. Is this cute? Is it a moment? I can't tell. I can't even see if you can see it. I'm not wearing my glasses, and my viewfinder is really small, so I'm hoping that you can see me like semi-good. I hope it's in focus because my eyes are definitely not. Okay, so I'm first gonna go in with this Juno Skin Cleansing Balm. I tried it for the first time last night, and I actually really liked it. I had eyeliner on last night, and it was the Lash Glue Plus eyeliner situation. And that's almost impossible for me to take off. Like the first night, I usually have to like scrub it off until like my eyes go red and they look really gross and irritated, and then there's still like a few specks here and there for like 3 days afterwards. But this took it all off, which I'm very impressed with. It smells so good. I was like sniffing it last night like a freaking drug addict because it smells like a very specific candy, but I, for the life of me, cannot name what candy it is. You just kind of scoop it out and put it on your face.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
And just like that, my face is clean. Well, not really. There's a couple like dark marks around my eyes where the mascara was, but I'm gonna wash my face with an actual cleanser, so it'll get rid of that. Before I go in with my actual cleanser though, I'm going to use this Teami face mask. It's the green tea blend. I really like this mask. It makes my skin feel really soft. Now, if you're going to use it though, keep in mind that you're gonna look like Shrek when you first wipe it off. Don't be alarmed. If you use face wash afterwards, it'll get rid of the green tint. I was very scared the first time I used it because I thought that I had accidentally dyed my skin green. and that was a scary thing to think. I bought these cute little face mask applicators. This side is a brush. I don't know why. I guess if you're washing your face you can use it, but I bought it for this and this little not me being a beauty influencer. I bought it for the spatula end so I can just scoop my face mask out and wipe it on my skin. I feel like I should look up questions to answer because I'm not great at coming up with questions for myself because I already know everything that I know about myself, so I don't know what you guys would want to know. I'm just gonna use my viewfinder as a mirror. I want to get like a cute little, not handheld mirror, but like the little circular mirrors with the lights around it. Not a full-on vanity mirror, but just something that I can use in my room, because for the most part I just go to my bathroom to do my skincare routine, but my bathroom is really small so I couldn't film in there. So I'm kind of just working with what I got here. So I looked up, you can't even see my screen, but I looked up get to know you questions because I don't know what to answer. The first one is, what's your middle name? And actually I do. My first one is Danielle because my older brother's middle name was Daniel. So Daniel, Danielle. And then my second middle name is Kiara. I don't know if there's a story behind that one or if it just sounded cute. But it's my name. Honestly, I kind of hate my name. I joke with my mom all the time about how much I hate my name, but it's not actually a joke. I genuinely do not like my name. I have an older sister called Itayana Nikisha Keviana. So when you have Itayana Nikisha Keviana and then Nikayla Danielle Kiara, it seems like a little bit less effort was made, you know? So like I said, there is a story behind my name, like with Daniel and Danielle, and then Nikayla is a play on Nikisha, which is my older sister's middle name, like I said. But I don't care. I feel like you could have added a little bit more razzle dazzle in it. Like at least put an apostrophe somewhere, like an accent mark, something. I think it's an important thing to like dislike your name a little. I feel like if you like your name a lot, it's kind of weird because you didn't even come up with it. Unless you did come up with it, then that's like the only time you can really just be like, oh, I love my name. Because like, why would you love it? It's just a random name that like a stranger technically, like before you were born, you were a stranger to those people. They just gave you this name. They didn't even know you yet. They just was like, hey, let me name this thing that came out of me. Kind of weird. I'm blind as a bat, so I'm gonna use my phone to just make sure that I'm not missing any spots, because like I said, the viewfinder is really small. I actually don't know if I said that, but I definitely thought it. I think that's the best I'm gonna do. I don't want to move my mouth too much while this is setting. I don't know if it's true, but I always heard that if you like make too many facial expressions while wearing a clay mask, you were gonna get wrinkles. I don't really know why. That's just something I've heard. I'm probably gonna answer more questions like after I take this off my face. It should be fine for right now, right? I think so. So the next question is, what is your favorite subject in school? I guess this was made for someone younger. I have already graduated high school. Barely, but I did do it. I have the paper to prove it. My favorite subject was creative writing. That was my freshman year elective, I think. But English in general was something that I always had a lot of fun with. Like people would always stress about, oh, I have this essay to write and it's horrible, but I actually really liked writing essays It's kind of weird. I don't know if I was that great at it, but I enjoyed writing them. Question is kind of in the same vein. Not really, but kind of. And it's, what's your favorite book? I have a couple right now. If I had to give like an all-time favorite, never going to be topped, I would say the Narnia series as a whole, the Chronicles of Narnia. Just add them into one big book, because that's basically what they are. But the series as a whole is my absolute favorite. Ever since I was a kid, I've been absolutely obsessed with Narnia. It was the first book that I remember being read to, and the first book that I remember reading on my own, just like a chapter book that I could just like read by myself. And I think that there's nothing that's really gonna top the nostalgia of that. I'm reading Icebreaker right now because I saw it on TikTok, and I recently got a Kindle and it was available on Kindle Unlimited, so it just made sense for me to go ahead and read it. It is so freaking good. Now, just like to forewarn, it is a little bit spicy, as the cool kids say these days, but I don't really mind it. It's a good story. I really like the romance with the characters. I think their personalities mesh really well. There's a lot of chemistry. And there's a bunch of side characters that I guess the book is gonna be a series, or is already a series, and they kind of go into each one of the side characters' lives and romances, and I think I'm gonna really like that because I enjoy the side characters. So I'm just gonna go wash this off. Like I said, I have a really small bathroom and I don't feel like dealing with taking my tripod and positioning it and everything, so I'm just gonna be back when I don't have this stuff on my face. So I definitely scrubbed my face too hard. Like, there's a red mark that's like pretty noticeable on my forehead, but I have sensitive skin. Leave me alone. Let's not mention it. It'll go away. Just give it some time. Yeah. Well, I'm not entirely sure if you can tell with this lighting, but my skin does have kind of like a greenish tint to it, and that's from the mask, so I do need to go in with my second cleanser to get rid of it. This is the cleanser that I'm using. It is the hyaluronic acid with peach cleansing foam from Esfolio, I guess is the brand. Can you see it? I think you can. I'm, again, not wearing my glasses, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure you can see it. So whatever that brand is called. I actually got this from Marshall's for like $6. I went on Amazon and I checked the price and it's like 15 bucks for this. So if you're looking to get into skincare but you don't want to spend a lot of money on products that won't work for you or that you just won't like, go to Marshall's because they have a lot of really cool skincare products, but they're a lot cheaper, so you aren't really wasting your money if you don't like it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this and this little facial cleanser brush. It's like a knockoff PMD brush, to just get rid of the rest of the green off my face. I really don't think you can see it in this light, which is a good thing, I guess, but I swear it's there. I'm not crazy. I'm gonna turn this off for a second because I just thought of something. Speaking of the lighting, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be the lighting setup for the rest of my videos. Last night was kind of I guess a wake-up call. I don't know if that's the right term to use, but I was very upset last night because the lighting was not what it needed to be. It was awful. But yeah, it didn't look the way that I thought it would. I have one of those sunset lamps, and it's not like the name brand one that everyone gets. I think it's Sunsetic or something. I don't have that one. I have like a $7 knockoff from Amazon. So there aren't any settings, like there's no way to like dim it or change it in any way. It is what it is. And it just looked really harsh, like in my pitch black room, and then you couldn't really see my face well, so you couldn't really see what I was putting on my face. And then when I would try to, you know, show the products and stuff, it was super blurry and the light was really bright, and so you couldn't really see the letters, you couldn't see me, and I didn't have any eyebrows, and I already don't have eyebrows, but I really didn't have eyebrows with that light, and it was bad. It was all of the things, and it was all bad. It was horrible, and I was very upset last night. So yeah, because of that situation, I decided to just turn on like my overhead light, but I don't know if I'm gonna continue using it throughout the rest of my videos. So something that I wish I would have done before I washed the face mask off was use this lip scrub. So this is the vanilla lip scrub from Bath and Body Works. I bought it in December of last year, and I haven't really been using it, but I want to start using it because I have a really bad habit of biting my lips, like the dead skin off my lips, until I bleed, and that's not cute. And it's very painful, and I don't want to continue doing that. So I figured if I have just super soft, luscious lips, I won't have anything to bite. But yeah, it would have been easier to just wash it off with the face mask and my cleanser. I also have this little toothbrush. It's not a toothbrush, lip scrub brush situation. I just kind of dig into the pot situation. I keep saying situation, but I dig into this and I put it on my lips. I can kind of feel this for the most part, but I'm still gonna use my phone to get up close and personal just to make sure I'm getting the like dry spots. So I just wipe it off with a paper towel. It's technically edible, I think, but I don't want to lick my lips because I think that dries out your lips. I'm pretty sure, almost like 100% positive that dries out your lips, so don't do it. So I did the thing again where I forgot to answer questions while I go through my routine. It's my bad. So the next question is, do you have any pets? And yes, I do. I have by the time this video comes out, I think she'll be 13 weeks, so a 13-week-old cockapoo called Andromeda Tuesday. I call her Andy for short. So the next step in my routine is this Thayer's oh, okay. So just to explain what happened, this is the toner that I use. This side, can you see it? This side is in English. This side, yeah, this side, not English. I turned it around and saw the non-English side and didn't realize that there was a non-English side, and I was very confused. I thought I was having a moment. I'm okay now though. But anyway, this is the Hydrating Milky Toner from Thayer's. I don't know how to word it, but Thayer's Milky Toner with snow mushroom and hyaluronic acid. So I just kind of put it in my hand and pat it into my skin. I don't know if that's the best way to apply it, but it's kind of what I've always done. So this light is still kind of harsh, so I don't know if you're able to tell, but when they say hydrating, they mean hydrating. My skin feels very soft, it looks very soft, and that's why I like it. And it also lasts for a pretty long time. I think I've had that bottle since last year and I'm not even halfway through. How long does this expire? We're not gonna talk about that. I'm not fully convinced it can expire. It says to use within 12 months after opening, but I'm almost positive it's been 12 months since I've opened that and my face hasn't fallen off yet, so I'm gonna keep using it because why wouldn't I? Something a little bit like, I don't know, funny, crazy, sad about that toner is I use it every single day and every single night and I don't know what it does. Like, I get, okay, hydrating toner, but not all toners are hydrating, but they're still a toner. So what does that mean? What is it? What is a tone? What does it mean to tone? I don't know. So I started getting into skincare when I was like 16 and Thayers was one of the like big products that everyone was talking about. I had the rose water toner and so I've been using it since I was 16 and I'm 21 now. I have no idea what it does and I put it on my face every single day and every single night. Next question, what is your favorite movie? So that one's a little bit up in the air depending on my mood. I'm gonna have to say, just because I never get tired of it no matter how many times I watch it, is Blindspotting with Daveed Diggs and Rafael Casal, I believe is how you say his last name. I am obsessed with that movie. The first time I watched it back to back like twice. I saw it the first time and I was like, that was so amazing, gotta do a wraparound. And I rewound it, I hit rewind and I watched it again. And then I watched it one more time after that. I think for like a week I watched it every single day. I made my sister watch it, I made my mom watch it. I was so obsessed with this movie. It's so beautifully done and it's so funny and real. It's everything that it needed to be and more, and I love it. And the series, it's a 2-season show. I don't think they're making a 3rd season, so all you have to do, sit down for 2 seasons and watch it. I watched it on Prime, but I think it's available on Stars is where you're supposed to watch it, but my like Stars is connected to my Prime. Anyway, doesn't matter. Go watch it. Watch the movie first, then watch the show. It's freaking amazing. Okay, so next part of my routine is, oh, I guess I probably shouldn't clack them. Is it leaking? I can't tell. Anyway, I don't know what's happening. Anyway, serums, acids, I don't know what to call it, but this stuff. So the first one is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. I just do 1 drop of it all over my face and neck. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to like apply stuff like this, but it's just what I've always done, so I don't know. Next is this 100% plant-derived squalane from The Ordinary. Squalane. I don't want to be looking ridiculous. Squalane. Like I said, guys, 100% plant-derived squalane from The Ordinary. Another pro tip, don't, like, if you have skincare with that dropper situation, don't drop the product directly on your skin. Like, put it in your hand and then like rub it into your skin, because if you put the dropper to your skin, you might accidentally touch the dropper to your face, and then the bacteria from your face is gonna get in the dropper and it'll be like breeding bacteria in there, and that's not good. It's kind of gross. It's really gross. Don't do it. So I definitely get that like glass skin effect from like the toner, but once I put my like serum, I don't know if they would classify as a serum, but whatever they classify as, once I put those on, I feel like so, I don't know, clean and shiny. So something that's fairly new that I've introduced is this eye cream or eye gel. It says wake up eye gel, so I don't know if it's supposed to be like a morning routine thing. I've been doing both, and it's from Good Molecules. It's just in this cute little yellow tube. It says it reduces signs of puffiness and plumps the appearance of fine lines. I don't think I have fine lines, and I'm not particularly puffy even in the mornings, but I felt like I wanted something for my eyes because that's like the most, I guess, sensitive part of your skin or whatever, and so that's where stuff happens first. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just put stuff on my face. I see stuff that I'm like, oh, that could go on my face, and I buy it and I put it on my face. I don't know what any of this does. I don't know what the hyaluronic acid does. I don't know what the squalane does. I don't know what any of this does, but I'm putting it on my face, okay? I just put a drop and I like put it under my eye. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but after I put it under my eye, I kind of just like rub it in. I don't know how else you would do it. Are you supposed to like tap it in? I've seen this before. I don't know if it was for eye cream, but I've seen a tap situation happening. I definitely need to be more aware of the products that I'm putting in and on my body. I'm probably not going to though, so don't expect that from me. Speaking of what to expect from me, I'm not entirely sure what this channel is going to be. I've been feeling kind of creative lately, not just full on like, oh, I've had an epiphany or something, but I've felt like I want to do something creative. I've had an itch, and I feel like this will scratch it. I figured because this is something that I poured so much time and energy into when I was younger, it's something worth revisiting. I don't know how much I'll actually like it once I get into it. I've been very nervous. I was very nervous with the last video I recorded, and I'm very nervous now. But I want to give it that like honest shot, you know? So the last thing I'm gonna do is apply my moisturizer. I use this CeraVe one, or CeraVe, I think it's CeraVe actually, moisturizer. Okay, glass skin. I feel very nice and shiny and clean. So I definitely am open to suggestions when it comes to what this channel is gonna be. Like I said, I've already recorded a couple of music related things, and since that's what it was originally, I definitely don't want to just throw that idea out entirely, but I'm willing to, you know, dip my toe in other ponds, as they say. I don't think anyone has ever said that before, but here I am making it a thing. I don't really want to commit to a schedule yet because I have a life, I have a job, I have friends, I have a partner, I have things and other commitments that I kind of have to commit to, and so I don't entirely know how much time I'll be able to, you know, give to this. But eventually I would like to make it a at least semi-regular thing. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for what you would like to see on this channel, please let me know, because I have no ideas. I don't really know how to end this video. When I was like 12, when I first started this channel, I had a ridiculous outro. It was long, it was annoying, and I thought it was the cutest thing in the world. I don't think I want to continue that. I think that it was annoying and long for no reason, but since I don't have another way to outro my videos yet, and just for old time's sake, I'll do it just this one last time. But don't think it's gonna be a regular thing. It probably won't. I make no promises. So for probably the last time.
So yeah guys, that's all the video I have for you today. But yeah guys, that's all the video I have for you today. The video I have for you today. That's all the video I have for you today.
That's all I have for today's video.
If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
Because apparently I've developed camera shyness and I got in front of the camera anyway. So I deserve my props.
Also, while you're at it, if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button.
And last but certainly not least,
leave me a cheeky comment. Leave me a cheeky comment. Why don't you leave me a cheeky comment? Just leave me a cheeky comment.
please leave me a cheeky comment down below. Bye!